Perfect. Alright. So, I'm not sharing my screen over Discord, but I can if, yeah, sure. Yeah. I already started, like, a bit ago, because I was just, like, I wanted to do this, and I only decided to stream, like, now. But, I did myself as, Zephyr, because, yeah. And then, you're up next. So which outfit of his of Tesoro's do you want? He has the one where he's in like a gold suit, or he's in the one with his pink suit?
I like the gold suit.
All right. Hat? No hat? He's like a top hat on.
Nah, no hat.
All right, no hat. You got it. This should be easy enough. I'm gonna make you taller than me because that's the truth, and I just wanna...
No reason to hide that from the audience.
Exactly. But yeah, I had the idea, shit, I put this on the wrong fucking layer. I had the idea kind of, I guess, recently to, I think I tried posting, like, some of the older episodes on YouTube, but, like, I was gonna repost them on here and, like, use the episode art, like, time lapses as, like the videos for it. And yeah, that's... You don't need me anymore.
Oh shit, I forgot about the meat house. The meat house still has meat in there for me to live. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't loot this before, so I can use it now.
So I guess while we're, like, streaming and, like, going, like, talking about, like, old episode topics, do you have anything, like, new to say about, anime movies that we didn't really, like, discuss last time?
I guess we didn't really talk about the fact that there's a bunch of, like, non-series specific anime movies that exist too. You know,
Yeah.
the most famous ones are the Ghibli ones, but there's plenty of ones that have become famous, like Your Name and stuff like that, right?
True, and, I guess we did kind of focus mostly on just, like, shonen stuff, which is... I mean, yeah, it's what I know. I think since then I have seen Princess Mononoke, and I think I didn't see Kiki's Delivery Service before then. It's possible I did, but yeah.
It's good to know you've educated yourself.
Yeah, a little bit. I also saw Film Gold, which was fine. Oh, not Film Gold, Film Red.
Oh, okay. I mean, both of them are related to another series, though.
Yeah, I'm just, like, saying that, like, we that was like the newest movie that I saw that
we didn't talk about originally in the episode.
Yeah.
Okay. This is a pretty old episode, actually.
Yeah, I know. It was the first episode we did.
Did you just fucking throw an egg at me?
Huh?
Oh, thank you for the melons. No, Minecraft. Julius ran at me at breakneck speed and threw a fucking egg at me.
Okay, so how does this fucking... Okay, so he's got like a... It's like a coat, but like the collar is really high, but like it still goes into like a regular coat.
Yeah, it's like a weird tuxedo.
Yeah. He's actually got 3 outfits in this movie. He's got his black one at the end too. I just forget about that one.
And technically his skin, I guess, if you want to count that.
True, he was like almost naked in one scene, which is something.
And his gold form, it's just, you know, his body is completely different. That's, you know, a certainly different look.
Yeah, but he does have, he is wearing pants in that, with the gold, like the all gold form. Like the gold mech that he makes.
Yeah. I mean, I still like his, usage of his power more than a lot of other Logia users.
Oh yeah, because like he definitely like planned it.
Yeah.
I guess if you have like a base, then like it's pretty easy to like set up.
It helps.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he certainly took advantage of the fact that his ability, right, gives him full control over, like, basically all gold, from what I can tell.
Yeah.
Anything gold at this point.
Then again, I suppose if like, Enel was like in the middle of like an actual thundercloud before he showed up, you'd probably be able to like influence the lightning there too. Maybe.
Yeah, but that's more just like quote unquote science than anything else, because Oda sometimes does science.
Yeah.
I'm doing big air quotes on that, considering the horrendous shit that he did with his dinosaurs. I still can't forgive him for that.
We have no proof that they couldn't do that, Jack.
What? No, don't do this to me, Alex. I care about dinosaurs too much to let that shit slide.
There's not enough reference art of his big fucking stupid golden hand that he makes. Because I want to give you the golden hand, but
his big golden hand reminds me of the ability used by a person in a Chinese manga that nobody has ever read. There's a series of it, all written about like one guy, and there's like 3 separate series. They're like his reincarnation / his like bloodline or whatever. And one of the characters, like main protagonist, is a guy who can do like spirit molding as a technique or whatever, which means he can just make shit basically based off of things he can like visualize. And his signature technique was making a golden gauntlet that had rivets in the wrist guard that he could spin to add like extra, gyroscopic like power to his punches and stuff.
that is pretty cool.
It is, and the gauntlet looks sick as hell. Unfortunately for me and anybody else who was interested in it, we never got a chance to see like a full body version of it. It was just always the hand. I always wanted him to get like a full-on mech form, That would have been dupe, but new.
Here's the thing about Film Gold it's not interesting, but it's at least like worth talking about. There's a scene where like they show off like all the Straw Hats or whatever, the obligatory like everybody cheer at this scene in the theater scene where like all the characters show up. Well, there's a scene where like the Straw Hats are like fighting off these like that plays during that time, and it's like a really sick like jazz song or whatever, but I can't fucking find it anywhere. I like combed through like the official soundtrack, nothing. It sucks. I hate it. I want to listen to it so bad, but like it's just not there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what is this? The Naruto soundtrack? Because like,
Oh, could you not find that, or is it all just?
Well, like a lot of like Naruto, like the stuff in like the Naruto soundtrack and like the anime has just been like, it never got released.
Oh.
I don't know why that is. Like,
it's got really good music.
Yeah. I guess like it must be like a licensing thing or something, like because I figured that's why they didn't like bring back like any music from like pre-time skip with Shippuden.
Just because of licensing problems.
It could be, yeah. Because like One Piece didn't change its music after the time skip. Like, they added new stuff, but like they still like imagine if like the Overtaken just wasn't in One Piece anymore.
That would be weird. I can't even give it the benefit of the doubt with like the length of the series either, because Naruto's also long as hell.
Yeah. Because like nothing in Shippuden ever comes close to that main theme, right? With the fucking like the flute and the shamisen and stuff.
Oh hell yeah! Flute and shamisen is like a panpipe and a shamisen is literally the heart and soul of the Naruto soundtrack.
Yeah, exactly.
80% of their IP is just that.
Do you want me to switch out your glasses for his like sunglasses that he has?
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Part of the outfit. Checks out. Are you poisoned and dying, Julius?
No, this is so sad.
Ah, I see. You dug yourself a hideout to heal. Hmm. So now that it's light outside, where the fuck are we?
I think
Help!
I think
I got spoiled with the helmet. Oh, did you bring a flashlight helmet with you, Julius, or no? Damn.
I'm gonna switch this up a little bit so I can make this drawing a bit more well composed. I'm gonna have the stupid Buster arm go out this way.
I mean, if you're Zeph and I'm Giltazoro, we could both have big hand.
Very true.
A big hand for each of us.
I just need to make sure that it works as like a composition. Because
That's
like,
understandable.
I really like the pose I made for you here. But the way I had the gun before, it was like sticking out here, and your hand would block it. So if I do this, then I can have both of the hands being shot here, and then we don't lose any sort of important details here.
Also trying to find that manga for anybody who's interested. Or technically manhwa, I guess, because it's not Japanese.
Right. You know what? You know what? Like the one thing I don't understand about like, okay, I do understand about anime movies, but like, it's something that's kind of just like annoying to me, is when they introduce like concepts that are like absolutely fucking like foreign to the series, but like they need to do it for like plot reasons, so they just fucking have them in here, like the Dynastones.
Yeah.
They're like, oh man, if these fucking giant explosive eggs hit like any of the fucking like whatever's, the entire like new world is gonna
blow up. Yeah. For anyone interested, by the way, it's called Feng Shenji, or Fengshengji. That's the name of the actual manhwa. It's 182 chapters, and technically speaking, it's like 3 volumes, I think. If you wanted to get a physical copy of it for some goddamn reason. But yeah, it's a good read now that it's fully done. The art in it is also incredible. It's very nice art. There's a common trope for the fans of the series because of this particular artist, is that the the writing and the pacing is terrible, but you stay around just because it looks pretty. The way that it plays out gives me very similar vibes to the first 2 series made by oh god, what's his name? Man who makes Dr. Stone.
Boichi.
Yeah, Boichi. Boichi's first 2 series, Sunken Rock and the Android one that he has. I forgot the name of it, but both of those weren't the best stories, but they were very pretty to look at. I read through the whole thing.
Now that's a good composition right there.
It is a big cliff, but I don't think. No, that's not the right one. This ain't it. I was further away than this.
All right, line work time, baby.
Yeah, I know. Let's see. Let's try going this way. Yeah, I gotta go around the mountain. Gotta go around the mountain.
I know we already did a film red review, and I'll probably do a separate one of these for that. But like, do you have any sort of opinions like, after having sat on it for a while?
Okay.
Jack?
Yeah.
I know we've done a film red review and everything, but like, do you have any opinions on it after we've sat on it for a while?
I like the music from it. more retroactively than in the moment. Some of the songs were a little weirdly paced and tempoed for the movie. Um, like I've enjoyed them better as songs like independent of the film.
Very true.
But my complaints about specific aspects of the plot still exist.
Mm. Yeah.
Like the entire thing could have been resolved with a single fucking conversation. Like genuinely, she could have just told people about her condition and the things that were going on. Like communication is key for that movie in particular. Because, damn, she got fucked up for no apparent reason.
For real. I mean, like,
I see the giant, like, 3-layered cake mountain too, Julius, but that is not where it was. I don't believe this is the right direction either.
You know, one of the songs from Film Red was actually my most listened to song of last year.
Oh, which one was it?
Oh shit.
Probably not that.
No. Oh my god. I don't know the name of it.
Ooh, wait a minute. I think that actually might be it, Julius, in this direction.
Red OST. It's the one. I think it's the one where like they like Udo fights the Straw Hats like after like after they beat up the Big Mom Pirates. Hold on. Yeah, it's Backlight is the one.
Yep.
Which, yeah.
Oh.
I need to like. I'm gonna fight my Verizon
Agent or
representative. Yeah,
whomever.
because this is like for those of you who are confused as to why Jack doesn't respond to some of my prompts to like ask him questions or whatever. It's because he can't fucking hear me because my internet doesn't like Discord very much. It fucking sucks, and I hate it. And it made trying to record our last episode of the podcast a real pain in the ass. So, yeah. Let's get for that.
It's sad to say, but at this point I think it'd be best for us just to abandon trying to get it.
How does his coat... Okay. He's like buttoned his coat to like his stupid prosthetic arm, but also it still like can have the collar on it because Oda needs his collars on all of his coats. Oda loves a good collar on a coat. And he'll damn physics if it means getting a cool collar on a coat.
Well, he already damns physics with all the like costume designs he gives to the ladies during the specific movies.
Very true.
Like gravity does not exist in Oda's mind, as far as he's aware. Gravity and the like is a mere suggestion. But as far as I can think of, Julie said, what I've lost was... I lost a shield, a set of diamond armor, what is it? A full set of diamond tools are on me, and then all the orange shit that I dug up, which was like 3 stacks worth of iron and I think 7 stacks of the diorite I was looking for. Very sad, but also understandable. It happens. Alright. Did you need any armor? No? Okay. Well, I made a second set of it just in case then, I guess.
You know, thinking back to it, it's kind of crazy how much film gold kind of falls into like the Dragon Ball Z like movie energy of it, of like things, because like
It was very specifically like different from the previous One Piece movies up to that point.
yeah, because they do have a pretty henchman, a stupid henchman, and one with weird powers.
Yeah. Even even the advertisements and stuff, or like trailers and stuff for the movie was like weirdly different from a lot of the other One Piece ones I'd seen.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I don't think I ever saw the trailer for Film Gold.
Oh. There's just like a weird amount of hype involved with it, that's all.
Which is like strange because it's so average of a movie.
Yeah, the hype was more deserving for Red when it came out, but that's only because it had like a relevant OC, Strong World and stuff like that, right?
Also, everyone thought Shanks was going to be in it for longer than he was.
Yeah, well, he was on the poster. It was called Red. It's like that's his entire color identity for the series. Okay. Are you ready to try to go back, Julius? I made myself some tools and armor again. And and food, I should say. I have plenty of food for now. None of my things have enchantments, but it doesn't really matter. I only had the one enchantment last time on my armor anyway. Actually, I just realized I probably should make a shield, though. Those are actually very good. Definitely helps you survive being exploded, that's for sure. Alright. I'll meet you back at the actual initial spawn point. Back in the town.
I haven't seen like any like the Shippuden Naruto movies. I've only ever seen the original series Naruto movies.
The Shippuden ones aren't bad. I like the last. Or, yeah.
I lied. I have seen the last.
Okay.
I just don't remember it because it's not really that.
The last was one of the best Shippuden movies they made. So if you saw that and you weren't super hot on it, then you're kind of
woof.
out of luck, son. Yeah.
Because I liked the original Naruto movies well enough. And by that I mean I just like the last one. But but I feel like Stone of Galel has like a bad like it's unfair why I don't like that movie. And that's because I had really bad food poisoning when I first watched it. So like I kind of just associate that movie with like just vomiting a whole bunch. So not really fair to Stone of Galel, but at the same time, it's like I just remember there being like a weird priest guy and like a knight, and I don't know. I know the Sand Siblings were in that movie.
Yeah, and it had knights for some reason. Yeah. No, my favorite Naruto movie, like of the original, Naruto series, would be the third one, Guardians of the Crystal Kingdom. That one's good.
Oh, that one's so good.
They have a unique Rasengan like they do for all of the fucking movies, but like this one had the prettiest effects and everything.
They had like side characters that didn't make me want to shoot myself.
That's certainly something.
Yeah.
Lee's in that movie and does like cool shit. Although Lee's actually in a surprising amount of the Naruto movies.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Hmm. It's probably because like the other like people who aren't Kishimoto like Lee a lot, and they're like, why the fuck isn't this guy in more shit? And they put him in more shit.
What am I supposed to be looking at on the map, Julius? Where you are?
And then Kishimoto has to like fucking like not what's the right word for it? He has to like. It's not prostrate. That's not the right word for it. He has to
Apologize.
punish them. No, what's the right word for it?
Oh, you're already almost there. Okay.
He has to be like,
Compensate.
What the fuck are you guys doing? You can't do anything with Rock Lee. This guy's a bum. I hate this guy. And they're like, sorry, Kishimoto Sensei.
Your wishes for your own character cannot be abided by today. So it turns out everybody besides you loves this character because he embodies the message that your series is trying to spread better than any other character, but he gets nothing for it.
Yeah.
He's the hardest working character in your entire series.
If anything, he's almost actively punished for trying to follow the message of your series.
Yeah. If he decided to get, like, bullshit genetics and, like, god powers injected into his body, he'd probably be better off.
Yeah, but fuck that guy. Kishimoto Senpai, why?
Man who famously and for no apparent reason dislikes Lee. But he gives Guy good stuff.
Yeah. So it's not like his design, he's not like, oh man, I hate this, I hate that I made this fucking weird Bruce Lee character. No, because he has another one that he likes just fine.
Like, Lee and Guy's designs are identical. There's little to no reason why he should have just hate for him.
Oh, why did I decide to do fucking Zephyr? I could have done anyone else, but...
Why is the part of the map that you're on, Julius, black and, like, undiscovered?
You know what?
You're also very far away. Unless that's where I was before and I didn't know.
Let's pretend like that didn't happen.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just going a very weird route to get there now. I'm going around by the desertish area this time. Which I did not do before.
Oh, I've been thinking of a, I don't think it'd be worth, like, doing a new video for, but, like, it's just, like, an interesting, like, thought experiment, I guess. Which is, like, what if, Naruto didn't have a time skip, but just, like, showed a bunch of, like, training and stuff instead? Because, like, we've spoken on, like, how, like, Naruto's time skip is, like, the fucking worst, right?
Yeah, there's plenty of people who will defend it, but I don't understand what they're trying to defend here, because nothing really happens of importance.
Yeah.
Most of the development happens after.
Yeah, so I posit that...
Or we just see it anyway, you know? Yeah. We could do, like, montage shit, you know?
Yeah. I posit that we could just, like, have, like... We could show Naruto just, like, going around with Jiraiya and, like, training.
Mm-hmm.
We could, like, have, I don't know, maybe, like, fucking... Like, Mito with, like, the Jinchuriki. And then we have, like, reason to be, like, upset when they fucking bite it.
Yeah. I also cannot for the life of me understand why Kakashi has to be the one to teach Naruto how to use the Shadow Clones and, like, train his Rasengan. over fucking Jiraiya.
What should have happened is when Naruto was leaving with Jiraiya, Kakashi should have just been like, "Hey Naruto, since you're going off training, you want to know something that your shadow clones can do?" And he just fucking tells him right then and there.
I still don't understand why Jiraiya doesn't know that. I'm pretty sure he can use shadow clones too.
Yeah.
But then again, everybody and their mother can use shadow clones.
Apparently.
Apparently, yeah. It's just that nobody ever is able to make more than like 3 at a time or something, without like severely fucking them up or getting rid of all of their chakra. Because the chakra split evenly amongst all of your shadow clones, right?
I think that's the idea.
Yeah, but if you're Naruto, 1,000th of your chakra is still more than what's coursing through, Kakashi's entire body. So, it's not as big of a deal when you split it up that way.
Also, Kakashi definitely should have just told Naruto like whose dad is right like before he left for the village.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Jiraiya should have, considering he named him.
Yeah, he's Naruto's godfather. I'm pretty sure.
Yes, he's his godfather and also the person who named him.
Yeah.
We cannot underestimate the fact, or overstate the fact that Jiraiya literally named this motherfucker. Like, have some accountability, please.
He's like, "Hey Naruto, did I ever tell you that your dad was the 4th Hokage?" What?
Also, based on like bloodlines and stuff, it's kind of there's like fan speculation already of something similar to this, but there's decent evidence to support that Tsunade is legitimately like basically Naruto's grandma in all the ways that matter. Like, besides just the emotional, attachment bit, she might genuinely just be related to him, and their age gap could be big enough to justify him calling her his grandma, which is just very funny.
Well, yeah, I mean, she's the same age as Jiraiya is. And
yeah.
So, like, what's is it because the first Hokage married Uzumaki, right? And then...
Exactly, yeah. And he's an Uzumaki, and the generational gap is just big enough for them to be only a single generation separated, right?
I think so, but like, wasn't like Kushina's whole thing was that she came from outside the village?
Of the Leaf?
Yeah, when she became when she was chosen to be the next.
Not really. Mito Uzumaki's her aunt or something. Like Mito's explicitly related to Kushina.
Okay, then yeah, that's
yeah. Yeah. Main reason for that is that, like, I'm pretty sure it's just because she knew that her bloodline could handle being a Jinchuriki. Like, it was passed down not just to Uzumakis, but to specific Uzumakis.
Yeah, that's...
So, yeah, they're likely to be actually related to each other, which is certainly something.
It makes a large bulk of online content about the two of them a lot more
better. Yeah, you're right. It makes it so much more enjoyable, Alex. So glad you agree.
Hey, we're live on this. There's no editing this out, Jack. So
No, I understand.
Great.
They're either gonna have to get what I'm talking about, or they're gonna have to be revolted by me. If they can't understand that it's a joke, then that's on them.
Yeah.
Oh, Julius, did you reset like your spawn point to be in the village, so that if you die, you can just come right back here? Oh, you got the stuff? Sweet. Okay. And by the stuff, you mean like your stuff, right? I did not necessarily die in the same place you did, but probably somewhere close. So we can try. All right. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this might actually... No, this is too close to the village. It probably wasn't this. In the flooded cavern. Well, like, you would have seen a ton of shit down there if you actually found my stuff, Julius. But come to the surface where it's safe so we can talk about that. Goddamn spiders.
I need to go back and look at what all of our old episodes are. I only know this one just because, like, I feel like we had a lot to talk about in this episode. What was our second episode that we did? Isekais, that's right. Okay.
Mind you, Julius, be careful. Yep. Yep,
Man.
the Isekai episode. And the Isekai episode's good.
That feels like it was forever ago. Even longer than, like, the movie one was, which is weird.
Well, they were both like over a year ago, I think, at this point. Okay, so this wasn't where I lost my stuff, Julius, but we can keep looking for it.
Do you want to know when the first episode came out?
When?
September 21st, 2021.
Damn.
Yeah, I know.
3 years ago.
That's
3 years ago, and at this point, we're gonna have a majority of our episodes coming out this year.
Yeah, I mean, for like we're already pretty like
close to that already.
Yeah.
I'd imagine.
We've got 4 out this year, which is a third of them.
That's fun. All right.
Hey, you know what? Fucking good on us for, not giving up.
Yeah. Sticking to our guns. Remembering to pay the things to keep our services back on, keep services on and all that. All right.
Well, technically, we're only paying for we're just paying for the ability to post more
Use
stuff.
the service? Yeah.
Our episodes still stay up on Spotify even if we don't pay for it.
Oh, it's just before we can post them, you need to make sure you have your things up.
Yeah.
But after you already have like an account and everything, you don't need, or have posted it, I should say. You don't need to maintain it. Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I checked and like our episodes were still up even though I didn't renew the RSS thing. But
All right, so Julius, what we're looking for is a big crack, big old crack in the ground. That's not super close to the village because I don't think I was within line of sight when I lost all my shit. Damn skeletons. Wait, where are you? Where'd you go? Are you in the village? Just in a house? Outside the village in this general direction. Okay. I still have to make the caveman armor roaming spirit thingy for Grok for Connor.
yeah.
It'll be fun though. I like making the Grok into Samurai Jack thing.
That was really good. I have a thing of Dahlia I'm making as a sort of response to your thing that you made.
Yeah, I usually end up drawing my characters at the end of my campaigns and stuff. Yeah. There's no point in doing it before the campaign ends because they're gonna change, you know?
Yeah. I just do it because, like, I'm thinking about the campaign all the time, so I'm just like, just something to draw during that time.
Yeah. I mean, you've certainly been on the grind when it comes to drawing more frequently than I have as of late. I used to be real good about it, but I've been very wiped out from my job.
Yeah, I get that.
Find it difficult to get inspiration for this type of stuff.
The only reason I'm, like, drawing as much as I am is just because, like, I'm able to just like get away with just like sketching and like off time on my job.
That was what it was like when I was working as a substitute. That was awesome. I did, by the way, for the Pokemon stuff I made, I did like 60% of those while I was working as a sub, and I would do those while I was working. I'd get them all done before fourth period. It was great.
You know, I thought about trying to do like subbing, but
It's not hard. You just
I
have to be able to and willing to talk to children and tell them to shut up if you need to. It's literally teaching without any of the actual difficulty. It's the easiest job in the world. Unfortunately, it also doesn't pay well, but then again, why would it?
yeah, you're like a teacher, but not as educated.
Not, yeah. It's not even just not as educated. I'm actually as educated as a majority of teachers, if not more so, because I was at the end of my program, right? But it's the responsibility that they really get paid for, right? You got to make the curriculum, you got to enforce, it for a majority of the year, not just when you're present as a substitute in the classroom, right?
Yeah.
You also have to grade everything, right? As a substitute, your job is usually just to facilitate exams if the teacher's out for those, or just to what's it called? Make sure that
play Magic School Bus tapes.
Yeah, basically, the equivalent of, right?
Yeah.
You make sure they don't kill. This is something I always tell the students, and they always get a kick out of it when I talk about it. But my job is to make sure that they don't eat each other, and that whatever's written on the board is completed by the time you leave.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Oh.
There's a good John Mulaney bit about teachers where, I guess like his one of his friends is a teacher, and apparently she was just drinking a whole lot, and he's like, "Don't you have a shift to do at school tomorrow?" And she's like, "I'll just show a video." And he's like, "Is that why teachers show videos?"
Because they're hungover? I mean, no, there's plenty of legitimate reasons to do it. Genuinely, there's like educational videos and stuff that you can show to your students, which you can build a curriculum around. It's the easiest thing to do as far as teaching is concerned, where you build like what's it called? A module around a specific video, because you can set up like questions and stuff, talking points related to it. You can use it as a reference for papers. There's just a lot of shit you can do with it. No, not that hole, Julius. It's not a hole. It's more of a crease. It's a line, a real cut into the ground. Of course, I also died underground, right? I was subterranean at the time when I died, but the entrance to it was above the ground. This is vaguely familiar.
Man, it sure is a shame that Helldivers just fucking like shot itself in the foot like it did.
It's not so bad. I mean, I've still been able to play it.
Well, they haven't implemented the change yet. It's the end of May that they're doing it.
I mean, what? It's a cross-platform thing, right?
Well, they're requiring you to now make a PlayStation account to play Helldivers.
Is it becoming an exclusive game? What's going on?
No, if you get it on Steam, you can still play it on Steam, but now you just have to fucking set up a PlayStation Now account.
Oh, okay. I mean, I'll still do it to play. It's just whatever. Yeah. I'm not gonna stop playing the game because money was paid for, that experience, and also it's still a fun game.
I think what people mostly are just upset about is that like they're trying to like do this despite being like the game being available and like functioning properly for like months and months now without.
Yeah, like them suddenly adding this feels more like an extra, step that you need to do as opposed to a requirement to play the game.
Yeah, because they want to steal more of your information and sell it to
Yeah. Because
Big
it clearly
pharma.
was. I mean, it clearly wasn't an actual requirement to play it before.
Yeah, no.
Okay. I see you've also snapped your ankles, Julius. So I can't fucking find this shit. What the hell was it? Like, I'll recognize when I see it, for sure. Just need to goddamn see it. Oh! I think I got it. I think it's this general... Yeah. I think it's in this general thing. I'm gonna have to wait until morning, though, so I can actually see it with light, though, because it's too dark for me to make out what it looks like down there. But I'm pretty sure this is it. Yeah, it's this general crack. Now just a matter of how I entered through.
Oh, dude, I love General Crack.
Yeah, I know, right? I was, by the way, I have tried to make a like a goofy pun-based military before in the past, where you have things like general knowledge and private information and Captain Obvious,
That's pretty good.
right? But I don't have enough positions in the military filled out, unfortunately.
Nothing really goes well with Lieutenant.
Or corporal. Major Asshole is very good. I will
Yeah.
be stealing that, Julius. Major Asshole is very good.
How do you draw fingers? I got brain rot, dude.
So you start with a couple of rectangles connected by marbles, and then you fill it out with some outlines, and then you're done.
You just loop-de-loop and pull, and your shoes are looking cool.
Still don't know what that song is. I'm pretty sure I should, though.
It's the shoe tying song from SpongeBob.
Oh.
When he forgot, I don't know if he forgot how to tie his shoes or just never knew how to tie his shoes. Either way,
I'd say I'm surprised, but I'm definitely not. SpongeBob's a goddamn idiot.
I think like he had shoes that were already tied and like just put them on.
Oh.
And then I think that's what was the. I think that was the conflict of the story. But yeah, you're right. SpongeBob is a fucking idiot.
Always has been. That's never stopped. My man's been stupid since day one. Also, like, the fact he couldn't pass his driver's exam this entire time is just ridiculous to me.
I think it's maliciousness at this point. I think he doesn't want to pass his driver exam. I think he just hates Mrs. Puff.
He just wants her to suffer.
Yeah.
Having to deal with his stupid ass the whole time.
I can't move, not again.
Not again, no.
What did you mean by that, Mrs. Puff?
Yeah, I gotta move to a new city, change my name. Not again.
What happened to Mr. Puff?
Well, we know what happened to Mr. Puff, yeah. Motherfucker became a lamp. He got SpongeBob movied. He went to Shell Lagoon.
Shell City. Yep, Patrick, the place we never got to. Shell City. Alright, now you're starting to bum me out, Patrick.
Shell City. It's like, what? Nah, seriously. Where? Oh my god.
It's a knick-knack shop.
Nicky Nacky Paddywhacky. Okay. So, do you see the big crack, Julius, up there? Because I do believe that's the big one, but couldn't quite tell because it was too dark before. And of course, any of the ore that I would have been looking at, I would have already mined out by the time I went there, right? So that wouldn't be a good tell, unfortunately.
How do his sleeves look? Okay, they're just big, stupid one-piece sleeves.
Classic one pizzle slizzles.
Yep, you said it. That's what they are. You know they're playing Star Wars: The Phantom Menace in theaters again because there are no good movies out right now.
Damn.
I can't say that for sure, but I'm saying it for sure.
Well, I mean, if you're saying that, Alex, it has to be true.
Yeah, because no one knows more about the movie industry than me. I'm an insider, and I want to be inside her, if you know what I'm saying.
Damn. Wait, what's the her in this case?
Jar Jar Binks.
That? No.
Well, you want me to say Natalie Portman? She was a kid at the time, Jack, and I am not a pedophile.
Well, do we know how Jar Jar is? How old is Mr. Binks? Alex? Care to explain that?
He's 42.
Yeah, but how old is he in Gungan?
Hold on. Okay, so Jar Jar Binks.
Is he an adult by the standards of his own species? Because if he isn't, he could be 10,000, but it won't matter. I just realized, Julius, this might actually not be it.
Oh no, he's 20 in episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Still legal.
I know. Do we know how old Gungans are before they're fully mature?
I mean, they're like a fish-based race, so he lives to be 87, so...
And when he dies at 87, he looks middle-aged.
Does he? Do you know that for sure?
Well, have you seen him?
I don't know.
Jar Jar, like, Chancellor Jar Jar doesn't look that old. Actually, you know what? We can go by a metric with the other, like, Gungan we see. Like, what's the age of the big old fat one that, like, hates everybody?
Boss Nass.
I would not have been able to pull that name out of my anywhere, even if you were torturing me, Alex. I don't know where the hell you got that from.
I don't even like that movie. I don't even like Phantom Menace either.
And you just can pull that name out of your ass.
Yeah, my boss Nass.
Oof.
He is... He doesn't say.
Really? Oh, that's so sad. My boss Nass doesn't even get a...
His full name is Rugor Nass.
Oh yes, Rugor. His
Mm.
friends call him Boss Nass. His full name's Rugor, though.
Yeah.
Rugor does sound like a caveman named Julius. You're right.
I'm glad they put his pronouns on the Star Wars wiki, but not his age.
Well, you wouldn't want to offend his sensibilities. His age, though, that's just a number. You know, who gives a shit about that? You wouldn't want to misgender Boss Nass. Or Rugor, my bad. Sorry, I'm not a friend of his. I have to use his official name.
Yeah, it doesn't say how old he is.
That's weird.
He's one of the Gungas, as George Lucas calls them.
Ah, of course. That's the colloquial term for them. As given to them by fucking God. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you, Julius. I'm sorry. I can't find the crack where I lost my fangs. Ultimately, it's not so bad. I can just recraft them all over again, but... Still sad. At least you got your stuff back, though. That's good. Generally speaking, I probably should just be playing this game with the map open. Shouldn't I? Oh, what the hell is this? Nope, that's not it.
Did you hear that Totally Spies is coming back?
Uh,
It's
no?
it's still being 2D animated, which is good.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's coming out in France first.
That makes sense. Original demographic for the show.
Yep, dirty perverts, exactly.
I mean, not to generalize an entire, ethnicity, but you're right.
Yeah.
No, Code Lyoko was a different one that was also French. A modern French show that people are really into is Miraculous Ladybug. That's another French one. People liked like Winx or whatever. That one was French.
There wasn't as many like kink stuff in those other shows though.
That's fair. To be fair, out of the other shows I mentioned, I didn't really see the full series. I did see the full series for Code Lyoko, but
wow,
that one, yeah, I know. I managed to choke down the absolutely ridiculous looking animation. It was one of the first of its. There is a big cave. Yes, we could go in the big cave, I guess. But there was it was one of the first shows of its kind to do like the hybrid style animation of 2D to 3D, right?
Okay.
So that was a novelty at the time. I of course also enjoyed shows that did that in future iterations, like Gumball was the biggest example of that.
I can never get into Gumball. I feel like it's just like too like.
It was a show of its time, and it kept changing to fit the. Oh my god. Sorry, it kept changing to fit the sensibilities of the audience that it was made for, like the kids of the time. So they kept incorporating like slang and jokes and themes for kids that we no longer were by the time it was finishing, right?
And also they like tried doing meta stuff eventually, and it's like, what are you
like
doing this for?
Seasons 1 through 3 of Gumball were when I was watching it, and I enjoyed it. My favorite reoccurring bit was the fact that like Nicole is just an unstoppable behemoth. Their mother's just an actual kaiju in cat form, and
but also like their dad was like
contained.
Their dad could like destroy the universe by just getting a job.
Yeah. in the same way that Mandy does when she smiles. Yeah. Some things are simply just never meant to be.
Exactly.
At the risk of it destroying us all, as Billy would, scream.
It's like weird that it's not weird that Mandy is voiced by the same person who voices Azula. It is weird, however, she's also like the current voice of Daphne. I say current. Technically, current Scooby-Doo is fucking Velma.
Yeah.
Which is not representative.
What about the fact that she's the voice of Bubbles? Is that not
no
so weird for Mandy?
Grey Delisle is not Bubbles. Hold on. I think she isn't. I thought.
Wait, no. Oh, I thought that. Tara Strong's Bubbles. I thought that Mandy was Tara Strong.
No, Mandy's Grey Delisle.
Okay, they just have very similar vocal ranges then.
Yes.
Because there's a lot of lines that Mandy gives that are very Raven adjacent. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Let's see here. What was she in? I'm gonna do this on my other screen so that the audience can see what I'm fucking looking through all this garbage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she's Jean in the Bayonetta games. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh my god, she's in everything. Holy shit. Oh, no way, she's in Genji? Yo, was that a pro Genji?
The funny thing about like female voice actors versus male voice actors, depending on the type of voice you have, you're probably in more shit than like any one of your peers would be. Just because your particular voice signature is so like desirable, right? Like female voice actors that have relatively low voice ranges are very sought after specifically so they can play little boys.
She's also like just been in the game
Going back home.
Since 1978. Holy shit!
I disappeared, Julius. Went back to the home. I have given up on my quest to try to find my things. It's fine. Wait, what do you mean you don't think it's possible? Can you not teleport back to the... Oh, there you go. Oh, what Alex said of her just being, like, ancient. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. How old is she?
Hold on. She's been doing Scooby-Doo stuff since 2000. Oh. Holy
okay,
gosh.
I mean, that's not bad.
She is an age of 50. What?
Damn. Okay, so she's just old. Wow.
I mean, she's not that like. I know this is like weird to say, but she's not like that. For like when someone who's been like playing like been a voice actor for that long, it's not like that.
The person who voices Mandy.
And Daphne?
And Daphne. But yeah, that's... Well, I mean, voice actors... There's plenty of voice actors that are surprisingly old when you find out what their actual age is.
Very true.
I don't remember what the full name of the guy is, but like Horvitz, the guy who voices Billy. How old is he right now?
Richard Steven Horvitz. He's 57.
Yeah. They're about the same age as each other, right? Mandy and Billy, with their voice actors. And him being almost 60 makes me feel old. I can feel my balls shriveling, thinking about the fact that, oh, Billy or Zim is almost 60 years old in real life. But I also have to remember that one of the first characters he actually voiced that I am familiar with is, what's his name from the Power Rangers? The robot? Not God, what's Alpha 1 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on a minute. What?
What?
Fucking Irwin is voiced by a white woman.
Yeah.
That damn. The 90s were a different time, man. Holy shit.
All right, I'm gonna call it Julius.
Okay. I think I'm also gonna call it. I've paused drawing myself for a bit, and I think I've almost finished you. I think I need to put in a chain, but I can do that later. What do you think?
Yeah, you can do it later. It's fine.
Jack?
Look, yeah, I'm here.
What,
I think you can do it later. It's fine.
No, I mean, like, just what do you think, like, of the actual...
Oh, okay. Well, I like the fact my fingers are ribbed for her pleasure. That's something.
If you look at his gloves, his fingers are also ribbed for...
I mean, yeah, but that's because he's a freak. I'm not that much of a freak.
Yeah, but, like, you know, you're dressed up as the guy.
That's true. I do have to inherit his sins if I'm gonna cosplay as him. That's rule number 1 for any cosplay.
Exactly. That's why I don't do cosplay. And not because I'm a big fat man who wouldn't fit into any costumes he tried to put on. That's not
of course
why
not.
I don't cosplay.
No, definitely not. Something about the forearm on the one doing the pose is weird. It's also, well, actually no, of course it's really big. It's supposed to be, It just I think the gauntlet's either too long on the forearm or there's not enough of it showing. Like it cuts off too abruptly at the elbow.
Yeah, I can see that.
You know what I mean? It seems like it just kind of pasted on. It's a perspective thing. That's all. And the pointer and middle finger on the other hand is a bit
Yeah, I don't like
too
that
hot dog. Just a very hot dog looking on those. The bottom two are great though. You giving it a bun and some some toppings? Yeah.
There you go.
Real sausage fingies going on over there.
Yeah, I'll save that. Don't look at my save files.
Mm-hmm.
You see all my sins.
Whenever you make the make my character when you draw these, always remember to connect the earlobes because
Right,
I don't
okay.
I